Can you do this? As early as your 40s, you may lose muscle and strength. Protein supports muscle health. Ensure Max Protein has 30 grams of high-quality protein to feed your muscles up to 7 hours. So take the challenge. Ensure.
Plans are moving ahead to transform the historic Morant Bay Courthouse into a state-of-the-art museum documenting the 1865 Morant Bay Rebellion. The Chase Fund, along with the Jamaican National Heritage Trust, design consultants, and the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation recently conducted a walkthrough of the site as part of the project's concept and design phase. The courthouse, which was destroyed by fire in 2007, holds major historical significance as the site of the Morant Bay Rebellion led by the national hero Paul Bogle. The Institute of Jamaica is also partnering on the project and will oversee artifacts and internal displays. The transformation is expected to preserve a key part of Jamaica's history while creating a lasting educational and cultural landmark for future generations. Downtown Kingston is now one street cleaner. The Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation is ramping up efforts under its Cleaner Kingston initiative. We have more in this report.
A major cleanup operation in downtown Kingston to rid the market district of garbage, this time on Haywood Street. Road washed, pile of debris removed, and clogged drains cleared. All part of the Cleaner Kingston initiative spearheaded by the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC. After a month's notice in advance, the vendors were more than happy to pause commerce to accommodate the cleanup. They were elated with the aesthetics of the space.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Swaby. Thank you for cleaning up the place. I wouldn't mind it do every month or every week. Yeah, just to keep the place on track, clean. Because you have some people that come at town, if they see the rubbish, them not go and buy for we. So that is a good process to not go and do.
Sometimes we're busy, we don't have the time for clean up. So I want to eat things, so I feel good and it look good. I love it.
Mayor of Kingston Andrew Swaby says the vendors were pleased with the consultative approach taken by the KSAMC. And he says the corporation will be maximizing on some of the garbage with the aim of turning it into revenue.
You'd have noticed that you have seen a lot of cardboard boxes, and we started to have some discussion before with a recycling company to see how best they can join force with us and partner with us, in other words, to see how best we can use it for something else.
In the meantime, the mayor is urging vendors to cooperate with the KSAMC as it continues to address the various challenges in the space.
There's a line that we have marked out, and I'm asking the vendors to stay within the line. I know that there are some other issues here, and I'll be asking for a meeting with the taximen, their association, and with the police, because they seem to be causing some problem right on Haywood Street. So we need to have a meeting with them to see how best we can sort out that issue.
Carrie Simpson, TVJ News.
The St. James Police Division says no permits will be granted for events in Granville if residents continue to block roads to protest the fatal shooting of Latoya Bulging, more popularly known as Buju, last Sunday. The announcement was made at a community meeting last night. The police say activities such as a candlelight vigil, funeral service, and entertainment events cannot be facilitated if roadblocks continue. Now, commanding officer for the St. James Police, Senior Superintendent Aaron Samuels, said that despite heightened tensions in the community, law and order must be maintained.
We cannot use the blocking of the road as the means to say we are upset. I said that if you want to march, we can allow for the march peaceful, but we cannot allow you to block the road. There are other ways that we can go about in terms of the riot act and all. We are avoiding all of those. We are working with the community. We cannot allow you to destroy the infrastructure of the country. I understand the pain. I understand what people are feeling, but I cannot allow you to block the road. It's as simple as that.
SSP Samuels is appealing to residents to work with the police to rebuild trust and repair the relationship between law enforcement and the community.
It starts by how we communicate, not just communication, how we communicate. We have to ensure that we show respect to each other. So you can't expect the police alone to show respect. You have to show respect. But we are obligated to show respect. Understand where I'm going with it? All police officers are obligated to show respect. But it works even better when you show respect as well.
In the meantime, he declined the residents' requests to discuss the killing of Miss Bulging, stating that the matter remains under active investigation. Time for a break. When we return, we'll have more local stories. Welcome back to the Midday News. It's now time for the Business Minute.
The Bank of Jamaica will be intervening in the foreign exchange market again with another $30 million today, following yesterday's intervention, which was oversubscribed by $48.7 million. This would mean the central bank has pumped $60 million in the foreign exchange market this week. The BOJ says banks and cambios must sell this money to members of the productive sector at no more than 20 cents above the price at which it sold it to them. Further afield, the Memorial Day travel rush is underway in a big way. Thursday through Monday promises to be record-breaking as tens of millions of people take to the skies, the roads, and even the high seas for what AAA predicts will be a record for Memorial Day weekend travel. Between Thursday, May 21st and Monday, May 25th, AAA estimates 40 million people will travel 50 miles or more from home. Roughly 39 million of those people are expected to travel by car. Those drivers are facing the highest gas prices in nearly 4 years. According to AAA, the national average for a gallon of regular gas hit $4.56 Thursday. GasBuddy projects the national average will be $4.48 a gallon on Memorial Day, which would be the second highest Memorial Day price on record. And there's nowhere to hide. AAA reports fuel is at or above $4 a gallon in all 50 U.S. states, plus Washington, D.C., the first time that's happened since 2022. And that's it for the Business Minute. I am Carrie-Ann Simpson.
Thank you, Carrie-Ann. Time now for the top stories from around the world. In the region, Antigua and Barbuda is stepping up health screening measures at its air and seaports amid global concerns over Ebola, hantavirus, and malaria outbreaks. Authorities say incoming travelers will not be required to provide a 21-day travel history, while temperature checks and enhanced monitoring systems are also being introduced. The government says the moves are precautionary, as CARPA maintains the current risk to the Caribbean remains low. And on the international scene, Canadian health officials say a passenger who caused a Detroit-bound Air France flight to divert to Montreal is not showing any symptoms of Ebola. The incident happened Wednesday after it was discovered the passenger had traveled from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, U.S. authorities have since ordered all flights carrying passengers from Ebola-affected countries to land at Dulles International Airport in Virginia for screening. Meanwhile, the DRC government says at least 160 deaths are suspected to be linked to the virus. And those were the top regional and international stories. And we head to our final break. When we come back, we'll have your midday sports report.
Can you do this? As early as your 40s, you may lose muscle and strength. Protein supports muscle health. Ensure Max Protein has 30 grams of high-quality protein to feed your muscles up to 7 hours. So take the challenge. Ensure.